Vilken vacker låt och vilken underbar kör. Och här ser vi Red Rebels som är en typisk syn på en acceleration. Red Rebels ska ju försöka förmedla det som kopplar samman oss med alla andra arter som riskerar utrotning i och med massutdöendet utav arter och klimatkatastrofen. Vi kan ju fråga någon på gatan här kanske, om de har lust att bli intervjuade.
Been doing it for 50 years. This sort of demonstration.
My first demonstration was the anti-Vietnam War in 1968.
So you've been up against the power for a long time.
Yes, which is why I take it more gently these days.
Understandable. What do you look forward to most during this weekend?
I just want to see media coverage talking about the issues, not the demonstration, really.
And now you're part of it. A lot of people in Sweden will hear you saying this, so you're part of the media coverage now. What do you want to send to the Swedish public who is listening to this?
Get out on the streets.
You hear?
Streets and demonstrate and make sure everybody knows that we have to do something.
What is this flag that you're holding?
It's about like stopping aviation, no new airports, no like cutting commercial flights extensively. So yeah, I think it's just really great to be here and feel the kind of community that are really keen on, you know, stopping the war on climate chaos and climate crisis. Yeah, together in opposing, you know, fossil fuels and kind of short-termist, capitalist, greedy, corrupt economic practices and social environmental practices.
Yeah, I love your analysis.
So,
What's your name?
My name's Dio Orseniga.
What would you like to say to the Extinction Rebellion Sweden?
More power to you, power to the people, let's save the planet. Amazing.
Thank you. So nice to talk to you.
And you, mate.
So what's your name?
My name is Sasha.
And you're here with your daughter, I presume?
Yes, my daughter, yes.
And why are you here, Sasha?
Well, I come from her because of her. I'm from Venezuela and we are one of the biggest oil reserves in the world. But about 3 years ago I learned about the climate change through Extinction Rebellion, and it just has been a reality that shocked me so much that I started having trouble sleeping, and yes, I was in a bit of a shock really of learning that we have about 4 years to change the path of the future of humanity and the world because of the climate crisis.
And when you lie awake at night because of the climate crisis, what is it that you imagine? What kind of scenarios do you have in mind that could become a reality?
The future of my daughter, really, on a world that there's not enough food security, that there's floods and fires. Yes, so we're not safe anywhere, especially because I'm coming from my country, because it's not safe there. So feeling that not even here, I would not be safe.
And how about walking here in this demonstration? What does that make you feel?
Yes, I think it especially makes me feel that I'm not alone with my thoughts at night. It makes me feel that I'm supported and there's other people. It gives me a bit of hope, really. Yes, so it just relieves my mind. Yes, it makes me feel better.
Yeah, you have a beautiful daughter. Hello. Do you want to say your name?
Miranda.
Good to meet you.
I've been meaning to try and get involved with the Extinction Rebellion for a while, but getting arrested is a bit of a problem with a toddler. So being able to turn up to something that wasn't a remit was good. But it's also very important to me. It's what I do for my job. I'm a climate consultant, so yeah, it's really nice to be able to see this many people care, because you do this stuff on your own and you kind of go, okay, I won't fly, I'll be vegan, and you do all this stuff, and then you're like, is it just me? And then you turn up and it's amazing, there's so many people here. So,
what do you look forward to during this weekend?
Just getting to meet more people. It's kind of nice, you know? Knowing you're not the only one that cares. It's really good.
Yeah, and now people in Sweden know you as well. So anytime you come to Sweden, you will have someone at the train station like, "Hi, Ruth."
That weird person.
Yeah. Thank you so much for stopping and speaking to us.
You're welcome, no problem.
Hello, I'm here with Holly. How are you, Holly?
I'm very well. I'm very touched. I just had a cry.
What made you cry?
There was a scientist talking about it. And scientists come out and they're so moved and scared about the levels of inaction. And I think I've been protesting for 10 years. Not a lot has changed. So there's more people talking about it. But it was just really touching watching him speak and get emotional, because they dedicate so much of their time to trying to get this message across that we need action now, and it's not happening fast enough. And I think the thought of this just being on the papers tomorrow as like there was people marching in London, isn't that great, and it going back to business as usual, I think I find very overwhelming. And there's so many amazing people here, and I think seeing people come out today and saying a lot. And this sign is obviously very lighthearted, but I think trying to engage with people who maybe don't get it, who don't see the importance of it, and approach those people with empathy to try and get them to engage with it. But yeah, it's just a lot. It's really moving.
Thank you so much for sharing. Would it be okay if I gave you a hug?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that might make me cry. I'll try very hard not to cry.
Thank you so much.
I'm here with the Global Women's Strike.
Oh.
We're asking for a care income, which is to pay for care, unpaid care, to look after people and the planet. And I support it because I'm a mum with 3 kids. And I know how much work goes into raising children, and that work isn't valued by our society, just the same as the work of looking after the planet isn't valued. So that's why I'm here. Yeah, women are often at the forefront of justice campaigns of all kinds for their families, for their communities, and we know that from the work we do in the Global Women's Strike. Absolutely.
I'm here with Jenny, and you're part of the Quakers, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this struggle for a better future, a better environment, is that connected to your faith?
Well, very much so. We Quakers have always campaigned against war. As we're polluting the planet, those people who have less, well, some of them have nothing to survive on. We're destroying it, and the wealthy countries are profiting from what other countries are losing.
Yes. What's your name?
My name's Jerry. I'm really concerned about climate change and biodiversity loss, really critical issues, and so I've come to make my argument here by walking through the streets of London with my daughter.
Oh, hello. What is your name?
I'm Jenny. I feel very disempowered sitting at home getting on with my routine. With all this disaster going on around us, I'm pleased to be with other people that are saying something about it. I'm pleased to be part of a movement that's being expressive about it, you know? Yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah, and it feels uplifting to me to be part of that. It feels positive to be part of telling the truth, I guess.